Welcome to the Great Awakening Reports Connected Series podcast. Hi, Truth Seekers. I'm Mark, publisher, editor of the Great Awakening Report, your host for this transformative journey through the unfolding Great Awakening. The Connected Series podcast is your guidepost in this time of accelerated change, global revelations, and deep spiritual transformation. Each episode, we connect the dots across our platform, drawing insights and clarity from our monthly reports, True Seeker weekly briefings, Awakening the Sleeping Giant, and special reports. Together, we dive beneath the surface of current events to explore the patterns, energies, and disclosures shaping our collective consciousness. From revealing headlines to conscious commentary and audio reflections, we offer grounded perspectives to help you stay centered, aware, and aligned during this time of profound awakening. I'm deeply honored to be joined again today by my co host, Craig Cook, a lifelong truth seeker whose grounded wisdom, intuitive clarity, and conscious presence elevates every conversation. Craig, welcome back. It's always exciting to share this space with you.
Thanks, Mark. Excited to be here. It's an honor to be here as well. And just looking forward to this conversation. And I'm actually looking forward to a little time in nature here in the next few days here. I'm actually
Oh,
going to be going out of town and enjoying nature.
oh, that's fantastic. And I know it's well deserved. I know you've been working hard.
Thanks.
All right. In today's episode, we're taking you on a guided tour, a tutorial through the full spectrum of content offered by the Great Awakening Report. We'll break down how our monthly reports, weekly briefings, and Awakening Sleeping Giant and special investigative reports interconnect to create a powerful framework of conscious learning, deep research, and expanded awareness. We'll also explore how our Connected Series podcasts, Truth Seeker audio reviews, and companion media all work in harmony to support your journey, offering a multi-dimensional insights that help you decode global events, uncover hidden truths, navigate your awakening process with clarity and purpose. Together, these resources are designed to empower truth seekers like you to awaken, align, and rise into unity consciousness through self guided exploration and authentic connection. Let's dive in. So, we start off with this tutorial. We start off with the Great Awakening Report. This is the cornerstone and the foundation document for everything we offer here at the Great Awakening Report. We start off with a kind of a custom designed, what we call title block, where the information is basically everything in the report can be discerned from the title block, the byline, the quotes that we use, the bullet points. We have an introductory summary, and then we have a topic titles, which is our table of contents. We have our 12 monthly reports for 2025, and we have three lead articles. We lead off the first article is kind of the main theme of the month, or also the main topic or the main event of the month. And we try to describe that and get that documented in one article that we lead off with. The next two really focus on the themes. What's happening to you personally? What are you feeling? What are you emotionally going through? What are you emotionally dealing with? So we try to provide articles that really help you understand what's really happening in the world and how is it affecting you. Next is our content classification system and also user guide. We do our best to screen false information and disinformation. There are times when we want to share stories that are not 100% verifiable in their truthfulness or accuracy. So, what we came up with is a code system. We have a green box, a yellow box, and an orange box. So, the green box with a check mark, that's evidentiary or evidence is available, documentation, multiple confirmations. And then the yellow code is our qualified information, reliable sources, or multiple reports. And then our own orange box code is we have no evidence. This is primarily witness disclosure. And mostly this information is in the category of classified conspiracy theory. Then we have red alerts, we have special notifications and emergency alerts, and then we have caution. um, which is our yellow alert for discernment.
Also, I'd like to add that there's positive quotes and verses that we embed, um, Bible verses that all resonate to elevate consciousness and offer spiritual grounding. And it's all about helping to transmute dark information to light, not just transform, but transmute and inspire inner reflection. And these quotes, these messages serve as general anchors of discerning truth and light. So it's designed to support your awakening journey with clarity and hope and higher resonance in the midst of all this global transformation, which could get heavy at times. So it's a way that we help counterbalance and help there.
Next is intelligence section of the Great Awakening Report. We curate critical insights and high level analysis from a wide range of vetted sources. It's designed to expose hidden agendas, decode current events, connect the dots behind the headlines. This section integrates geopolitical developments, deep state disclosures, suppressed information, empowering truth seekers with a broader understanding of the forces shaping our world. Our goal is to help you see through the noise, sharpen discernment, and align the truth during this pivotal time of global awakening.
Also, with the coming global renaissance, there marks a partial shift in human history, awakening higher consciousness. And that's reflected through innovation and unity. And driven by spiritual awakening, there's going to be technological breakthroughs, sustainable living movements, cultural revivals. This era really invites humanity to rise above fear and division, which we've been trapped in for so long. So as suppressed truths emerge and outdated systems dissolve, we step into a new paradigm of enlightenment, collaboration, and collective transformation.
Craig, also we have a positive mental atmosphere section. This is really important because a lot of us are really challenged to stay positive and with our thoughts. And so this section is also curated to uplift and inspire and support emotional resilience on your awakening journey. In a world of saturated with fear and negativity, this section offers a counterbalance, featuring the observer, positive thoughts, new tools, the heart conscious mind expanding insights. Its purpose is to help you maintain inner peace, raise your vibrational frequency, stay aligned with the hope and clarity and love as you navigate personal and collective transformation.
Yeah, that's great. And also the divine feminine and masculine section that explores the sacred balance between these two fundamental energies. And that's within ourselves and across the collective. So as we move through the Great Awakening, the healing and integration of the divine feminine and masculine are essential for restoring harmony, both spiritually and culturally. So this section, it highlights teachings and practices and insights that support the awakening of what we call divine polarity, encouraging inner union, conscious relationships, and the embodiment of higher love, wisdom, strength, and compassion.
We couldn't do these reports without having an awakening of humanity. And what this is all the new information that's coming out, whether it's YouTube or articles, and really talking about humanity's awakening. So this section focuses on a global shift in consciousness now unfolding across the planet. It highlights personal stories, cultural movements, spiritual breakthroughs that reflect humanity's collective journey from illusion to truth. This section is designed to inspire, inform, and unite truth seekers, showcasing the rising awareness and heart centered action of conscious evolution taking place worldwide. It serves as a reminder that you are not alone. This is really key. And that together we are part of a powerful movement to awaken, heal, and transform our world.
And there's also documentaries. The documentary section features the top three most impactful and recently released documentaries each month. So these are carefully selected to expand awareness, reveal hidden truths, and spark deeper inquiry. So these films align with the core themes of the Great Awakening Report, covering topics such as global disclosure, health freedom, spiritual awakening, historical revisionism, and consciousness expansion. With each section, we really make it a powerful tool for self-guided research and reflection. And again, we're curating this to inform, awaken, and inspire your truth-seeking journey.
The next section is kind of our fun one. This is inspiration. What we focus on is people, arts, universe, earth, and travel. This is a celebration of beauty, creativity, and a profound wonder woven in our human and cosmic experience. Through stories of extraordinary people, visionary art, breathtaking views of the universe, healing power of nature, and the soul expanding magic of travel. This section is designed to uplift and awaken your heart. Each feature invites you to reconnect with the awe, the purpose, and the sacredness of life, reminding us that inspiration is everywhere when we see it through awakened eyes.
Yeah, and one thing that's amazing to see with our eyes are crop circles and the whole mystery around crop circles. So the crop circle mystery section delves into this enigmatic and awe-inspiring phenomenon. All the geometric formations that appear in fields around the world, often with no clear origin. Sometimes you see some people that do them themselves, but they don't seem to match the precision as others that have that no definitive origin source. So, anyways, this section it explores the symbolic meanings, possible extraterrestrial or interdimensional connections, because who knows what it truly is, and the messages they may hold for humanity during this time of awakening. By examining these patterns and the locations and energetic signatures, we invite truth seekers like yourselves to consider crop circles as part of a broader cosmic communication. And it could be one that challenges mainstream narratives and opens the door to higher consciousness and universal awareness.
Okay, next we transition, and this is where we transition into the news. We start off with headline news. Section delivers a curated selection of the most important and revealing current events shaping our world today. Unlike mainstream media, this section highlights stories through the truth seeking lens, focusing on global shifts, geopolitical developments, hidden agendas, breakthroughs in disclosure, and transformational moments. Our goal is to help you decode the headlines, question the official narrative, stay informed with clarity, discernment, and consciousness as the Great Awakening unfolds.
And next, there's the Great Everything Collapse. And this section reveals the interconnected breakdown of global systems as humanity awakens to truth and the illusion falls away. And it's a big heading that people say, but you can really see it. It's happening in real time as institutions that have been around forever are being challenged at this very moment. And it's not random. This is the unraveling of these long-standing control structures, and it exposes the hidden forces that have shaped our world.
Craig, this is one of the most important sections because it's kind of the current situation in the global events that are happening. And so tracking these events and tracking what's happening with the collapse kind of gives you an indication and an informed education of what's taking place. What we say is being informed and educated is the way to stay out of fear. And so this isn't anything to fear. This is a part of the transition. And with any transition, the old has to collapse and go away for the new to be built and created and resurrected as we go forward.
And there's all these various categories we have, like the global economic collapse that's been already mentioned, but the international political crime families, regional conflicts, revolutions, global international discrepancies, and even the potential for World War III that has been getting a lot of chatter over the past year or two, right? And then there's also the underlying government corruption and financial fraud that keeps getting exposed, especially this past year, or even let's say past 6 months. Just the awakening and the exposure of corruption and financial fraud is just really hitting the forefront of people's lexicon. And then there's of course the global influence from the Chinese Communist Party. That's starting to come to light as well, as far as how much it's been infiltrated and throughout the world and influencing politics, media, business, of course, and of course, academia, again, across the globe. So all this, these sections under the main section provides critical context for understanding how these collapsing systems of control are really paving the way for a mass awakening and the potential for finally sovereign conscious rebuilding.
Now we move into the two subtopic headings that set up our 8 topic headings. And this is the global awakening and the cosmic disclosure. The global awakening and cosmic disclosure sections that bridges humanity's awakening with profound revelations of our greater place in the cosmos. As the veils lift on Earth, hidden truths are surfacing, unveiling our suppressed origins, ancient or advanced technologies, secret space programs, extraterrestrial contact, and multidimensional realities. Let's take the global awakening first. It's anchored with 4 primary topic headings: geopolitical, geoweather, health watch, and forbidden history. These sections present well documented evidence of systematic deception, global shifts, and the accelerating rise of collective consciousness. In contrast, the cosmic disclosure explores more esoteric themes, organized into disclosure files, the event, consciousness, and the path of awakening. These areas are grounded in personal experiences, whistleblower testimonies, spiritual insights, and metaphysical perspectives. Together, the global awakening and cosmic disclosure reveals that our planetary transformation is part of a far greater universal or universe awakening, calling us to remember who we are, where we come from, and why we are here at this pivotal point in time in human history.
And next we have the geopolitical section, which uncovers the hidden power structures shaping world events, such as geopolitical news, the deep state, Khazarian mafia, the global monetary wars and financial reset, mockingbird media and matrix programming, and human trafficking and satanic corruption, exposing the dark agendas behind global control and fueling the awakening of collective awareness.
Next, we have geoweather. This section explores the dynamic changes happening to our planet through both natural and engineered forces. It features Earth Changes News, Geoforces documentaries, Skywatch, Weather Wars, Geomagnetic Stress, and Geoclimate Weather, offering insights into the planetary shifts, climate manipulation, and the energetic impact on human consciousness and Earth ecosystems.
And then we have Health Watch. This is one of my favorites. So this section reveals the truth behind today's global health crisis, and it is a crisis, and the awakening movement towards holistic well-being. Thankfully, we're starting to head down a better road. So it includes Health Watch news, health documentaries, investigations into viruses, parasites, and pandemics, vaccine-induced injuries, and toxic exposures. It also covers health freedom issues involving the WHO, FDA, and Big Pharma, the food industry's safety and security concerns, and rising interest in holistic and alternative health. It also explores natural remedies, recovery protocols, and the future of wellness through breakthroughs like plasma medbeds and advanced healing technologies. Just really cool stuff.
Next, we have Forbidden History. The Forbidden History section uncovers suppressed truths and challenges the official narratives of our past. Featuring Forbidden History documentaries, it delves into the Great Deception, revealing how historical events have been distorted or hidden, explore ancient truths unveiled, lost civilizations, the spiritual legacies, journey through the chronicles of history, and uncover timeline revelations that reshape our understanding of human origins, purpose, and destiny. Then we have disclosure files. The disclosure files section brings light, long hidden truths about advanced technologies, extraterrestrial life, and covert operations. It features disclosure news, documentaries, along with deep dives into black files and the possibility of a fake alien invasion narrative. explore revelations about undisclosed technology, advanced alien civilizations, the secret space program, Area 51, and the mysterious secrets buried beneath Antarctica, all pointing to a reality far beyond what we've been told. This section, I want to make very clear to everyone that this is the last section that people can move into, especially when you're in the beginning of your awakening. So we hold out a lot of this information that the other information that you're looking at, once you move into that and you really understand how big the lie is, then at the last or at the end of your kind of search, that's when you move in and are ready to move into the disclosure files.
Yeah, that's wild stuff. Yeah. Well, and then what else is wild is the event. And this section explores the anticipated, what could be considered a transformational shift impacting both Earth and humanity. So it's centered around the event featured documentary. It examines galactic solar events, including CMEs, which are coronal mass ejections, the solar flash, the concept of the solar flash, and potential micronova activity. These cosmic phenomena are believed to catalyze a global awakening, supporting ascension and the rise of vibrational energy waves, which activates higher consciousness and prepares humanity for a new era of spiritual evolution.
Next is consciousness. This section explores the expanding nature of human awareness and the energetic shift guiding the Great Awakening. It features energy updates, conscious documentaries, insights into the great remembering and quantum consciousness. Learn how conscious frequency, vibrational alignment, and sovereignty consciousness are empowering individuals to reclaim their inner truth, break free from programming or programmed realities, and embody higher states of awareness in this time of profound transformation.
And then we have the path of awakening. And this section offers practical tools and spiritual insights to support your personal journey of transformation. And again, I want to emphasize it's a journey. It includes observer consciousness practice for cultivating presence and awareness, forgiveness and releasing practices, which are super important, and that's to clear emotional blockages, and also the heart of a volunteer practice, which is to align with purpose and service, and something that's really important to consider for your life. And it also emphasizes a healing, healthy lifestyle, integrating mind, body, and spirit for sustained growth, balance, and inner peace during the journey of the awakening process.
Next, we have our three last reports that we'll review for you: the Truth Seeker Weekly Briefing, the Awakening Sleeping Giant, and our special reports, which are basically our special investigative reports. We start off with the Truth Seeker Weekly Briefing. Is designed to train and empower our subscribers in discernment by reviewing the top 5 mainstream media news stories and the top 5 alternative news stories each week. Through curated analysis and commentary, we highlight key narratives, expose contradictions, and guide you in connecting the dots between seemingly unrelated events. Each briefing introduces a dedicated Q&A section, diving deep into 10 featured stories for each week, offering context, insight, and expanded understanding. We conclude every edition with a powerful connecting the dots segment where we reveal the big picture, tying together the week's top headlines to uncover hidden patterns, deeper meanings, and the unfolding of truth behind global events. This report is published every Friday of each month. Next, we have Awakening the Sleeping Giant report, delivers breaking news events, updated every 2 to 3 days, in a continuous scrolling format featuring single articles or videos. This real time feed offers a broader and deeper perspective on breaking news stories, with mainstream media highlighting urgent developments, suppressed stories, high impact alternative news. With added context and background, this section empowers truth seekers to stay informed, critically aware, aligned with the accelerating wave of global awakening. This report is published every Monday of each week.
And then we have our special reports or special investigative reports, and these offer in-depth explorations into the most critical and controversial topics of our time. And there's over 108 reports published across all 8 of our primary topic headings. So these deep dives take you far beyond the surface, uncovering hidden truths, suppressed evidence, and powerful insights. And these reports represent some of our most compelling and well-researched content, showcasing our commitment to high-level investigation, accuracy, and truth-telling. Very important. Each report is a journey down the rabbit hole designed to inform, awaken, and challenge everything you thought you knew. And this is published every Wednesday of each month.
Next is the Connected Series podcast, which is what we're doing today. In an audio extension of the Great Awakening Report, created to support, amplify our special reports, the work and also the work with GAR Consulting Group and select event-driven topics, sharing our world in real time. Each episode offers deep commentary, expert insights, conscious dialogue, helping truth seekers connect the dots, decode current events, explore higher perspectives. The podcast serves as a powerful companion to our written content, delivering truth through conversation, storytelling, and spiritual clarity. Next, we have our connected Q&A series, and that's featured monthly, designed to encourage and support both subscribers and business leaders on their awakening journey. Each month, we host 2 dedicated sessions, one for our truth seekers community and the other for conscious professionals and leaders navigating change. These interactive Q&As dive deeper into current events, special reports, and key themes, providing clarity, strategic insight, and real-time answers to your most pressing questions of our time. It's a space of authentic connection, discernment training, and collaborative growth.
And next, we have our audio podcast reviews. This is really cool. It offers powerful on-the-go way to stay connected with the core content of the Great Awakening Report. So each month, we provide in-depth audio summaries and insights for both the monthly report and the Truth Seeker weekly briefings. That are just really cool. These reviews highlight key themes, top stories, and emerging patterns. And it helps listeners absorb and integrate the information with greater ease and clarity. So whether you're commuting or working out or simply tuning in, these audio reviews keep you informed, aligned, and engaged with the truth-seeking journey.
Next is our Great Awakening course section. This section is going to be built out over the next several years, and we think it's going to be one of our strongest areas for people wanting to search for information. Well, this is designed to support personal transformation, spiritual growth, and conscious awakening through guided and self-paced learning. We start off with the Awakening Journey, which is a 12-week foundational course that walks the truth seeker through key themes, terms, definitions, research across all major awakening topic titles. Each week offers a curated content, guided reflection, and tools for deeper understanding, helping the participant navigate the awakening process with clarity, discernment, and empowerment. Next, we have is the transformational breathing course. It introduces a powerful breath work practices designed to clear energetic blocks, deepen meditation, activate higher states of consciousness. It's a grounded in and practical clearing protocols. This course supports emotional healing, alignment, expanded awareness through guided breathing meditation. Together, these courses offer a structured path for those ready to awaken, heal, and live more consciously.
Next, we have the GAR Consulting Group. And this is dedicated to guiding individuals, leaders, and organizations through the shift towards a more conscious, purpose-driven future, something I'm very passionate about. So our consulting services focus on key transformational areas, including creating a conscious business culture, something I really advocate. It's all about cultivating environments rooted in integrity, transparency, emotional intelligence, which is really huge, and higher values. And then the future of corporate wellness. This part is about designing holistic wellness strategies that support mental, emotional, physical and spiritual well-being at both personal and organizational levels. And I just want to say this is super important too. There was a recent study by the World Health Organization, maybe a year or two back, that quantified the loss in productivity and the cost to businesses globally, and it's $1 trillion, $1 trillion lost in productivity worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah, that's big, right?
Yep.
Yep. So the future of corporate wellness is really a challenge that needs to be addressed. And then we have AI integration, navigating the ethical and strategic use of artificial intelligence in ways that enhance human potential, yet while preserving sovereignty and consciousness. And then we have personal and corporate transformation, empowering individuals and teams to awaken their purpose, align with truth, and thrive in a rapidly evolving global landscape. So, GAR Consulting brings together awakening principles with real world solutions, supporting conscious leadership, systemic healing, and sustainable innovation for the new Earth economy. And that's big. It's the way the world's moving. The old 20th century models, they're just falling away, just like we were talking about the collapse of the various institutions. Also, just even the way of conducting business is rapidly changing. So we're about to close it up, and I'd like to thank you, Mark, and also thank all you listeners for tuning in and joining us, walking this path with us. We appreciate you, and as we move through these times of rapid change and deep revelation, remember that your awakening, it's not only personal, it's part of a collective shift unfolding across the entire planet. So remember to stay grounded in truth, lead with your heart, trust your inner guidance. Everything you need is within you. Every step you take in awareness helps raise the frequency for all. So until next time, stay centered, stay balanced, of course, stay curious and stay connected.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Great Awakening Reports, your trusted guide to truth, transformation, and elevated consciousness. We invite you to keep exploring through our in depth reports, dynamic podcast, empowering online courses as we navigate this unfolding awakening together. Until next time.